Math with Sophia J. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Today, I'm going to be going over how to multiply multi-digit numbers by multi-digit numbers using the standard algorithm, or the algorithm that your parents learned to multiply numbers in school. Let's get started. Okay, mathematicians, let's start by multiplying a two-digit number times a two-digit number. In this case, 52 times 34. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to decompose our bottom factor, 34, just like we learned how to do in our previous videos. 34 decomposed is 30 plus 4. Now, I'm going to color code what I'm going to be doing so I don't get confused. With orange, I'm going to circle 52 and 4 so I know that I'm going to start off by multiplying by the ones place 4 times 52. In fact, I'm actually going to write it on the side here. Our first row is going to be 4 times 52. And also, right under that, after we finish with 4 times 52, we're going to multiply our tens place times 52. So, not 3, but 30. Because it's not 3 plus 4, it's 30 plus 4. 30 times 52. So, before we start, let's write our algorithm. Our algorithm is going to start off by the ones place times the ones place. And then the ones place times the tens place. So, let's get started with that. 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 5 is 20. So, now that we finished with doing the ones, now we are going to multiply the tens times 52. So I'm going to circle the 3 to know that that's what I'm doing next. Now, before we start multiplying, we actually need to put a placeholder in the ones place because 10 or any multiple of 10 times any other number will always have a 0 in the ones place. So let's write our algorithm. 10 times the ones, and then the tens times the tens. So let's continue. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 5 is 15. Now, our very last step is to add these two parts together. So I'm going to put the addition sign right here. 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 5 is 7. And 1 plus nothing is 1. Meaning our final product is 1,768. Now, let's multiply a three-digit number times a two-digit number. 324 times 61. Just like last time, we're going to decompose our bottom factor, 61. 61 decomposed is 60 plus 1. So, I'm also going to circle so I know what I'm multiplying first. 1 times 324. Let's write that down in our rows. Our first row is going to be 1 times 324. And our second row is going to be 60 times 324. Let's write our algorithm. We're going to start off with ones times the ones times the tens, and don't forget ones times the hundreds this time, because the 3 and 324 is in the hundreds place. Now let's get to the multiplying. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 3 is 3. Now, just like last time, we're also going to write the placeholder. And I'm also going to circle the 6 so I know that I'm multiplying by 60 now. Let's finish the algorithm. 10 times the ones, 10s times the tens, and 10s times the hundreds. 6 times 4 is 24. But we have a problem. 24 is 2 digits. And if we just write 24 here, we're going to get the wrong answer. What we're going to do is something called carrying. We're going to put the digit in the ones place here. So 4. And then we're going to place the 2 and 24 up here. So when we're multiplying 6 times 2, we're not going to be multiplying 6 times 4. We're actually still going to be doing 6 times 2 plus 2, which is 14. Like again, we have to carry, so we're going to put the 4 down here and carry the 1 to the 3. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Now, the last step again is to add. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. 9 plus nothing is 9. And 1 plus nothing is 1. Meaning our final product is 19,764. Okay, mathematicians, are you ready for a challenge? We've done a 2-digit number times a 2-digit number. We've done a 3-digit number times a 2-digit number. But are you ready to multiply a 3-digit number times another 3-digit number? Let's get into it. 125 times 346. Again, we're still going to decompose our bottom factor, 346. Decomposed, it is 300 plus 40 plus 6. So, again, I'm still going to color code. And we're going to write our rows. 6 times 125. 40 times 125. And we're not done. We still got the hundreds place. 300 times 125. Let's write our algorithm. We'll start with the ones times the ones, ones times the tens, and ones times the hundreds. Let's start multiplying. 6 times 5 is 30. We're going to have to carry. We're going to put the 0 here and carry the 3. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15. And again, we're going to have to carry. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Now, we have to multiply by the tens. We're still going to have to put our placeholder. Let's write our algorithm. The tens times the ones, the tens times the tens, and the tens times the hundreds. Circle the 4, and 4 times 5 is 20. Now we're not going to be careful with these. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Carry again. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now, we're still not done. We still have to multiply by 300. Make sure you get rid of any placeholders. Now, in this one, we're actually going to have 2 placeholders instead of 1, because when you multiply any digit times 100 or any multiple of 100, the tens place and the ones place will always be 0. So let's write our algorithm one final time. Hundreds times the ones, hundreds times the tens, and hundreds times the hundreds. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 3 times 1 is 3. And for our final step, all we have to do is add them all. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 0 plus 5 is 12. Put the 2 here and carry the 1. 7 plus 5 is 12 as well. Plus 1 is 13. And 3 plus 0 plus 1 is 4. Making the final product 43,250.
Okay, mathematicians, what did we learn today? We learned how to multiply using the basic algorithm. We learned how to stay organized while using the basic algorithm. And we learned when to apply a placeholder if it's necessary. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Goodbye, mathematicians!